There. Okay, we got that going. Got our chat open. Click here. We got our blue for resources. We are marked. They got the glycer one, unfortunate for us. So we do this, that. Make sure I click share. And then we do this one, so I get go again. Post. Pass. Think blue. Big Sag. Get the mark on there. Front buff. Sometimes you just got to get that buff in there. Post. Damn, they had double reaction. Big sad, big sad. Never a fan, never a fan. My camera point. Oh, it's just live. Better. Camera is off skew. Our win rate is not that at the moment. We are no win rate. 0/0. Okay, and then I should have set all that stuff up before I went live, but there's not much I can do about that. Swing dagger for 1 damage, and then we'll also sink below. Got that. Close that, close that, close that. So we can just focus on the game. I say that I am. You buddy, go get it. Okay, okay, okay. We got that all set up. We got everything. Now I can actually focus on playing the game. And we put this in the arsenal. Alright, so not bad. So we got proliferate for resources, and we got plenty of things. I will probably Callisto does not, so I will. They already had that. I'm gonna sync. I'm going to sync. Actually, Long Whisper. My liquid. There we go. So I can play Proliferate. I wanted a blue. I still wanted. This is the first chain. This is second chain. Got that blocked. Hopefully they don't have a good attack. Block 1. Oh, that good. Nice. So, and then we use this as a resource. Oh no, we already had a resource. Okay, so I could have. We can still pay this in the grains and all that, and pay for this easier. This will be on chain 1. They want to change their hero. Okay, well, I am going to simply buff over, and then we're going to this dagger playing Searing Gaze. Our whole point of Fang basically is just chip, 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 till you have online, and then just try and maximize the damage per dagger, and just slowly grind them out. And then we play this one. Depending on how they... Oh, it doesn't matter what block. I'm playing both these cards because this one's a redraw. So we play this to mark. See how they react. If they have a defense reaction, we play this. Still going to play it. So I can get an additional attack. One dagger we just had. Boom. Nice. We get the mark. I will pay for grains. I'm also going to break chain and pay for brace fours. Now, we don't have an arsenal, but we get... we have 2 additional resources for daggers, so we can block if we need to with a card, or we can just say no blocks and use everything as buffs to get some additional damage in. Boom. And we get a fealty out of this. Nice. I will pay for the additional vigor token, because 3 resources always better than none, for free. Pay it forward for ourselves. So now we can play our 1-drops, not 1-drop, our 1 costs more efficiently, which we don't have a lot of. We have a couple. So there we go. All about the chip. I think this deck has a lot of legs in the current meta. It's not the best. So like here we get to play. We can either block for the Drakai, or we can just say no blocks. We aren't marked, so they'll have to flick this dagger. We're just gonna block it. And oh yeah. Now I get to sync this in quote unquote for the Drakai for something slightly better. Yep, Blaze Headlong's something slightly better because we can go now dagger for free. Spend this to get the go again. Blaze Headlong, and then we get triple chain link for a long whisper, and then we get an extra dagger attack off peripherate plus another draw. So this is actually a 5-card hand. Still, what the fuck, dude? Do you have like a shred ability or what's happening here? So we still do the same blocks. That block 6, and then we still drop this. Some people might say I block with my equipment fairly early. They have flicking Calycera that does not mark me. It's just 1 damage, I guess. I guess they can discard to create a new one. That's probably their plan there. And it's just 3 points of damage. Catch back up. Calycera's cost 1 less to attack with, which is good for them. But we won't be marked here for any marked effects. I like the art on or Weaver Spinneret. We will not be blocking because this is a 5-card hand for us, basically. And we have 3 resources. Dagger, this into dagger, and get to draw a card. And we automatically have a second fealty. And we'll get all 3 modes on Long Whisper Loyalty, which is huge. Being able to get plus additional attack. So we have 2 additional attacks depending on if we get the reaction to get the additionals. I'll separate them. Okay. Yeah, we get 1 here from this, 1 here from this. If we can get one, if we get 1 draconic thing, we get 1 attack because we don't have the resources to keep swinging like that. And then they'll probably say no blocks, and that's fine. We'll just go to pledge. We need a red card, and we need a draconic card. I was giving them until 10. And then you can put them to bed. not pay for grains because we need all the stuff. No. Then we go Blaze Headlong here. Blaze Headlong. Or we're getting our value out of our turn here. Okay, they blocked the 4 there. This one, I'm gonna go Long Whisper. Actually go here first, see what we draw. Give it an additional attack. On this one, it doesn't really matter which dagger we choose. So we got for the Emperor, which we cannot pay for, but we can pay for our extra dagger attack after getting all our on hits here. We aren't online yet. We do get to mark. I will not pay for the vigor token. Alright, mark. We don't get the second attack here. Fortunately, we never were gonna get the additional one. Like I could arsenal here. I can threaten to get online. Oh yeah, it costs 1 less. Nice for sick. We do get to arsenal this. This threatens to be online. Yeah, buddy. Yes, not pay grains because we are now online. I want this in my for 5 damage at the end of a chain. Oh, things are falling around me. That is doing stuff. Okay, you sit down, buddy. I'll come after this match, buddy. Let's see here. I'm resourceless. I don't need it. I can block like this. Block full block. Technically they can mark me, get the +1, and they go again. Or they can do just Snapdragon. They want to keep their target dagger. Okay. +3. So it still hits and it still. I've seen some more Arachnes pivoting over to the point. Or just to get the extra damage on the Kiss of Dagger. Kiss of Death, whatever, same thing. It's a dagger that. This man? That's all hang out. Mama's gonna read the book first. Then I'll come back and read my book. So we'll go Oath, this, and send for the Emperor. Depending on that block, we can also, once we make this fealty, we can use this as well. We're just taking a little bit of chip damage here. I don't want to be marked at the end of the turn, so that's why I'm not blocking this Calycera. And I've already flicked this turn. We don't have to worry about that. So here we go here. Into Dagger, playing Affirm Loyalty to get another fealty. And we can send for the Emperor. Or if they block weird, we can get Quicksilver. Glint of Quicksilver. After this gives us the fealty. Otherwise, we'll break this and would have to use a resource. If they just say no blocks, I'll probably just send the 1 for 5. Or just more damage. Up. Because 1 is way more than dagger. 5 is way more than 5. There you go, we get our fealty. So we'll pay for grains here because it's going to hit and. Yep. We don't need this in our arsenal by any means. Not invigorating gameplay per se, but it's for people that are interested in how the hero works. I can give a slight perspective. Buddy, are you mad because I'm sorry. I thought we were gonna. I didn't know Mom was gonna try and put you down at 9:30. I thought we were doing 10 today. That's why I messed up. I started streaming too late. I done goofed. Okay, they said no blocks the whole time. That is concerning since they still have a 4-card hand. We didn't get our boots back because I decided to send the 1 for 5. We can go here into that. I'm honestly just going to say no blocks unless they have disruption. I would like this to be a different card since we're already online. Here, because we can make this Draconic to get go again as well. And if they block from hand, if we get 2 draw up. If for bloodshed, that is fine. We have the life total to say no blocks. False fails, we can also block. So they're getting +8. I still have the life total. We have the 1 reaction to give the mark, but we were already marked. I could technically block with the 10, so I got 6, 7 block, so I'd still take it. Don't want to take 10. Block 7 of it. Take 3. I still get the draw, which sucks for me. I'm just going to be sending 6 my turn. Okay, so yeah. That was a nasty turn from them. Getting +8 and then another +3. Getting 11 buffs in your hand. This is why I hate assassins. They're everything warriors want. On hits, disruption, buffs for no downside. By no downside is like this only gives +3 if it's Draconic Chain Link 2. This only gets reduced in cost if it's Draconic Chain Link 2. And this just says, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to give you +6 basically if it's against a dagger. Rune Blades and Assassins, if you haven't seen my channel, are, my opinion, LSS's favorite class. This is insane. Oh, we send 1. Send this after playing this. Make them care. I think this might. Ugh. That's fine. So this dagger doesn't really mean anything. I still have to send this 4 to threaten anything, and I still will send the dagger after buffing it by 1, so it'll still be for 1. It was like not for nothing. They wasted 2 block on that, essentially. Or break chain. Oh, dagger didn't hit, so that's right. It has to hit. Still send it so I get my boots back. Yeah. After playing this deck long enough and seeing what assassins get, it's so frustrating. We will sink this card. We're looking for a Hunt's End. Here to flick that. That's fine. We can full block with sink below, so we let the flicked resolve first. Get the mark. And then Jesus. They're just drawing everything in pairs. I swear, every time Assassin plays me, they draw all their buffs in pairs. So they got Savor Bloodshed, they got Orb Weaver, and then I got 2 to the points. Yeah, we're gonna that. We're looking for Hansen. Alright, +3 is slightly better. Still taking 4, and they get another attack. Oh, no, we take 5 because fucking Kiss of Death. Imagine if my dagger said on hit, you lose a life. This is +3. This is +3. We have to block, otherwise we're dead. I think this is GG though, unfortunately. Because, oh, nope. Undo. Hello. F5. Undo. Pass. Pass. Last click of pass. Do front buff. Present 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is on hit die if they don't block. Oh, flick knives. That's good. I just don't die to flick knives outright. We get 3 through. And then we're going to send 1 more. and they're marked. Doesn't really matter. We have plenty of fealty at this point. And we get our boots back, which is huge, and they can't flick us to death since they have blocked with flick knife. Unfortunately, we're going to have to block with everything but one card, basically. And we got, nice, we got a 4 block as well. Ugh, hate that. We're not marked. See, this is what I'm talking about, pairs. They're getting their buffs in pairs. This is bullshit. They got all, they've seen, oh, I want the biggest buff, +3. This is +3. And it gives my thing go again, so we go like this. Pass, and then we do fate foreseen. Holy shit. And they had a fucking bullshit. 7 on, that's 10 on 7. Oh, I forgot to block with boots. That's on me. I wasn't expecting 3 buffs in their hand. I was expecting another attack. GG. Yeah, that was disgusting. They had, yeah, they drew all their shit in pairs. So unsorted. They had Orb Weaver, and Scar Tissue in hand. They had a 9 buff. This is all in Dagger deck. I think this is the more annoying Huntsman deck. Or not Huntsman, Marionette deck, because you got to interact with their daggers. But yeah. I'll be right back. I gotta go. Ugh. All right, all right. Child is put into bed. Oh, you can't hear me. All right, headphones on so I can hear the amazing clicks of Talishar. Live. Your audio streams current bitrate. That's fine. What's that? It doesn't need to know. Thank you for the faithful viewer that's been sitting here. Unless that's Botrix, then again, thank you, Botrix, anyways. While I do that, while we chit chat, checking out Discords to see what people are up to. Most people are asleep at this hour. It's just when I had the time. I could have streamed earlier today, honestly. Stable streamer. I don't care. Why am I keep playing against marionettes? Why are marionettes? So it's like when I was playing Kano, and prisons would queue into me just to fuck with me. Let's take out twists and turns. Take out these. Just play for the long game. Play this. And I want tunic. No, I was getting plenty of resources out of grains. We'll do that. So we took out some resources. This hand is hot buns, and they're going to have 17,000 buffs. Did my headphones on? I can't even hear the graceful clicks of Alashar because my off. Snap back up. Flick knives. Hell yeah. Mark me. Get the on hit because no, that's only stealth attacks. That doesn't have. Lithra, what the are they running? This one running 9 or Weaver spinnerets? Trapdoor. They ended. Okay. This hand sucks. PP poo poo balls. Send one. And go again. They have the go again trap. I'm gonna have a inertia. Yep. I should have saved the 1 for 5 resources. Painful. But we still get the vigor token here. Then we send cancel. And then we send 4. Because it's more damage than sending 1 dagger. Pass. Playing for the long game anyways. So wait for scene. Okay, this is a decent hand. If we didn't have to pay for resources, so basically this will go here. Play this for an effect. This will go here. So we keep our hand. We are marked. I'm doing this so I can get a resource card out of this. Perfect. Of course, they have the buff. Big sad. They get to redraw. Double buff. So anybody that was here before I said BRB. Jesus Christ. Okay. We are currently all in 1. Fuck is this hand? All in dagger. I think for this is the all in dagger build. Yeah, we're gonna end marked and just take the. The fuck is this hand? 2 red back, and then 2 scar tissues back to back. Sure, why not? Just fuck me in the ass as hard as you can. I'll learn to like it at some point, right? Well, the plan is now, we had a resource anyways, so I could have done this, but we go pump here, pass, and then this will give us go again, pay for grains here, and then we go like this. We do on hit mark, an additional attack, mark, additional attack, hit, pass. We will pay for the grains. We have 2 resources next turn. No arsenal, but we do get an additional attack in and looks like a fealty. We could have snuck some more damage in if we just did the buff, but this gets us a fealty and 2 resources. which is kind of important because it pays for our 2 daggers, allowing us to have a card to block with, which is just this. Okay. I'm getting shit hands. They got all the best availability. Pass. Fuck you. Honestly, concede. This is done. Yeah, and they got that. So they drew 3 Scar for Scars, 3 Savor Bloodsheds, or 2 Savor Bloodsheds in the top 12 cards. And I draw this. Yeah, and then they're going to draw into, let's see here. We're going to draw Codex into Inertia. Put a card from the top of the deck. They would have Codex of Inertia. They would play Codex Inertia, get this. Each hero puts a card arsenal. Yeah, they would still have, so they play 3, go again. Then they play Leave No Witness. So I'm taking, let's see here, 3. I'm taking 6, 7 plus 4. I get 2 ops, and they're gonna put this in their arsenal. Yeah, no, that's fucking bullshit. That was not worth playing. So we are 0-2 against Marionettes. Apparently they like to farm, well, not 0-3, 0-2 against Marionette. That does not say win rate there. I thought that's what it win. Loss. That looks a little better. It's not quite centered the way I want. If there gets a let's put this here. Looking for meta heroes. That way, hopefully, we don't get Marionette, because I'm trying to play some people other than Marionette. I am not a fan of playing against assassins. They're my least favorite class. So let's see what is. Yeah, 2 fates. It'd be technically Oath isn't in this list at this point, so it's supposed to be 3 of these, and I cut probably an Oath. Do so. No, I'd probably cut the. No, the 1 for 5s are pretty good. I don't know. I'm trying to find matchups with Route. I think it's probably the slower matchups, like maybe not Assassin, Guardians and Verdance, like if they're trying to block with just any Earth card to go to the grave, I just put it back into their hand so it doesn't go to the grave at least. Oh, looks like it's going to be a hot second. Let's put some music, preferably non-copyright, because everybody and their mother tries to copyright strike me for the 15 seconds of audio that they think theirs is. So never mind, we're not going to have music, because I just realized every time I try and do that, I get copyright striked for 15 seconds of an audio bit that some random company is claiming is their audio. It's not. I play only copyright-free music. And since I stream to YouTube, there is no good way to split audio for when it goes to a VOD track, because that's only a Twitch thing, which I would really love for OBS to have the option to have track only, unless there is a setting that I wasn't aware of. If I go to stream, yeah, that's not an option on YouTube, because output for streaming, if you were to click different audio tracks, it is only for recording audio tracks. I could split it on recording, but not on streaming on YouTube. I guess clicking only looking for meta heroes. Did I do public? Yeah, public is right there. There's nobody's playing at this hour, which is something. Or let's just go to default game number and hope that Marionette doesn't come in here again. Anybody that wants to play against me, that'd be awesome. But again, it is also late, so it is what it is. Post in Talishar content that might up. Playing Fang. For anybody that doesn't know on the left side here, actually, let's check my subscriber. That is, hey, once I took that off, we get a different one. Katsu. Well, so far, I haven't been able to pick who's going first since I've played Fang, basically. I've had like twice. I think this is just a race, and I'll put route in and routed. And tempted to put Kabuto in there, but they are more likely to draw 2 cards. They're not going to block that often, so I will get more resources out of grains. I would, and then let's go to studio. Oh, that put it on the other tab. Okay. Now we're at 328, so let's double check. Yes, that says 328. Look, have fun. They left us. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I didn't hit something fast enough. Into Gravy Bones, we go first. They are likely to draw 2 cards. I think the game is going to be long enough that I will get more resources. That I still want to play route, and I think I have to fat stack a little bit here like this. So we're going to go 66 so that I have available leeway, because that's how long I think it's going to go, honestly. They're at 58, we're at 62. Nice, so we do get that nice fat stack. And then I am going to on their own. They have this, which is an expensive card, but they don't have that crown for gold purposes. So they have that. That's honestly not a bad one, because this is technically when it hit the hero. We get to go again. I can break the chain, buff, swing. I will do buff. Then we're going to save some attacks for the late game here. Thinking ahead, we do want to pitch a decent amount of stuff as often as we can. Yeah, I figured they were just going to block something. Looks like they're not going to get high tide off. And then we go to our arsenal, putting Savory Bloodshed. Hopefully that we can get, so we go here, gaze, get to go again, and go for additional attack on this one. Play this, doing that. Oh damn, they get hella allies. What did they? What happened? What did I miss? Okay, so they played, tried the high seas, got 2, activated gravy, got gallows. All right, 2. We'll just block here for no. We'll just take the 2. Save this for something more meaningful, which is not likely to. Oh, I should have just blocked because I realized they. Oh, they're gonna cycle card. And got another ally. Oh, they can play Chum. And then play from this. Okay, here they can do that and bring this for 4. Didn't make it gold. I'm gonna block. I don't need this block. Block like that. Don't give them any extra gold. Alright, they did not draw 2 cards this turn, otherwise this would glow up and I would get that additional card. They are not marked yet, so we are going to here. Putting you. I don't think this is an important enough ally for me to attack at the current moment. Fine. Ooh. Fiddlers. I'm gonna go like this. This one doesn't mark unless it's chain link 2. This is just to give it go again at this point. Here, we're gonna play both of these. You'll get the on hits and an additional attack. Oh no, not close chain. Here, it will not cost 1 less, so I might just actually play. So this gets +2 and on hit. So yeah, I should have played that, but I go. I'll just do mark buff, and we'll play this as an additional buff. We still have this as our arsenal turn. while they are marked. Like I said, I was trying to play for late game, but I don't have another pitch outlet unless I broke the chain, and I don't want to break the chain currently here. I could pitch to here. Racers. To extend, get a... what's the word I'm looking for? Go again, basically. But here, we don't get to play... This will go... This is something I'll pitch 2 daggers to get for the late game. Here, I will block with boots, because swing dagger off this resource, give go again. No. Buff first, pitch here, give go again. Break chain, pay here. Alright. No further blocks. We're going to get this back. We'll take the 2. Slightly ahead in life, but they're going to attack here. No, they're going to play an ally. Another Cutty Shark. No Rigor Mortis. So we'll swing at Rigor Mortis with the second attack. I could also block with the loyalty. I think I can afford to take the 6, or I guess yeah, it's 7 here because the Cutty. They have lots of allies for us to get through, but I'm just gonna lay into their face, hope for the best. Whether that's the correct plan, I don't entirely know. I'm just gonna hope that is. Or let's see here. We're gonna divert here. We're gonna divert. We're gonna do something slightly altering. None of this cares about what chain link I am, so we'll break the chain. Pass. Yes, break the chain. Make a field. Create the fealty. Make this draconic. So I can play it. And then we are going to pitch. Attacking you. Oh no, we don't have to pitch because I use tunic. Hoping I draw another draconic. Now they do got to keep in mind that it is whenever a dagger hits, not this dagger hit. It is just also this is coming for 5. It will turn into 6. Because I have to give it go again with this. Draw. We make another fealty. Nice. This one cares about chain link 2, but not really. We got 2 fealty. Yeah, we'll go here. Hurting that. Pitching. I want provoke late game, take a block. Then we'll arsenal glistening blade. We do not have grains, because I didn't think I was gonna get as many hits. We cleared double ally, which I think is better, honestly. And my plan was to just attack them. Fiddlers, this is kind of lame that they got Fiddler's Green, so half my face damage is irrelevant. But we have, ooh, this is really good actually. Especially if they get like a chum or something. I can go, no, they're just going for that again. 4 is not as awkward as they think. Normally that is a good one to get. We'll block here. Do I have any other good blocks? This is my resource card. Technically this scar tissue is a decent block. We'll block here with scar tissue. Next dagger gets, so we don't want to send this. We have to send this here. So we go this. So this will go into the Cutty shirt. And they're gaining so much extra life off of me just because they have allies. So they're not exactly a 40 health hero. They are a, however many allies they can get out is how much extra health they have. They really don't want me to mark them. This will give +3 here. 1 from the dagger, 2 from this. I have to play it to get the go again, which is the sad thing. They are not marked, but Cutty Shark is going down. And I will tickle them for 1. Pass. So we're going to slowly get the life parity back. Depending on their hand, they have to play a blue to get an ally. If they got double blue, it's going to be annoying for us. Followed by the grave. That is one of the best blues. I'm curious what they're going to grab with it. So overcard is our resource card. Oh, they grabbed another rigor mortis. That's actually fine for me. We block here. I could block with this and just send pitch this. Honestly, I might just go like this. Go like this. All that good. I'm just thinking they're gonna get chum out here at some point. So I'm just gonna send this here. Arsenal the 1 for 5. So if they do end up getting chum out, I can just go dagger, go again, send this. Or I can do dagger, go again. No, if they activated chum, I would have to send this and end my turn. Which is not bad. It gets rid of chum. Oh, Fang Gang! Sup, Ember? I am trying to learn Fang coming from Kano. As I think I want a hero that I can grow with. I didn't get my boots back. Big sad. And I think Fang is the one, because the other decks I've been interested in playing outside of this was Syndra and Verdance, because Verdance is the only other wizard. I can't play Acilio. I don't think Acilio is a wizard. He does arcane damage, but I can't compute how to play him, because half his cards don't block, and I suck at traditional flesh and blood math, so I need to block. So I don't have boots, and 7 our turn. We got to think about this. That's 3 health. You lost your fealty since you didn't play a Draconic card. Yeah, there's not much I could do about it. I probably could have played a Draconic card like this. But we don't have a resource card. We got to keep that in mind. Fealties would have been nice to keep. But what did I do last turn? Oh, it's because I sent just dagger. That's fine. 2 fealties for the cost of getting rigor mortis. I'll probably just sink away. Pass. This is like the least impactful card in my hand. Hey, resource card. Never not punished. What do we do? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this chainlink 1, which is I know most people prefer to do this chainlink 2, but my plan here is do this chainlink 1 against them, play this chainlink 2 to threaten the mark, which they've been blocking fairly efficiently, and we're fat stacked against them, so we're still 13 cards up. And then this will have go again, send this their face. Depending on how they block, I might also just change my plan entirely, depending on blocks. I have enough blues in this that it's okay if I'm gonna on-hit mark since you did not block. Attempt to recoup my fealties here. This cares about Draconic Chainlink, so I cannot break the chain. Okay, that makes sense. Think below. Gets a card out of their hand. That's all I'm really doing. I'm just trying to win by deck damage for the most part. And then we will send this, threatening another mark at you. Then I have plenty of resources to send for the Emperor at Swabby. This gives +3, so we do just get barely over. Honestly, sending for the Emperor gets me potentially 2 fealties at their face, since I did manage to mark. Boop. So it's better resources there than attacking the Swabby, because I'm threatening, again, guarantee 1, threatening 2. Looks like they want to attack with Swabby and do something else. They give us 2 resources there, and we get our boots back, which will help block. And bring our life total. So we got our fealties back, for even though we lost them. Currently not marked. We do have a resource for the first dagger, so I can go mark, play this, swing dagger. I might honestly sink this. Block. Pass. Because I don't really need the go again, and I do want this for the late game. That's nice. That's a perfect arsenal. I forgot about loot the hold. On hit discard a card, so I'll discard that. So I have no arsenal. I could have just played it if I was not dumb and paying attention to their cards that they played. But I will not undo. I get punished. This is the only way you learn, is by not being stupid in the first place. So this should warrant some cards from their hand. I do have to hit the marked hero though. I'm in for 5, so it requires a 2-card block, aka breaking point. They do block 5. They do function off. We do lose our fealties again. I did not play a draconic card. I should have popped one to make it a draconic again. You only learn from your mistakes by making them. So keep that in mind. We lose our fealties again. Here, I am probably just going to block with route. This gives us 2 draconic, so fealties if it hits. That's our resource card. What the hell is happening? I can send Swabby for 7, I guess. No problem. Six go again. Okay. I think since I've lost my fealty so many times, I think we just lose. So on my turn, send. I would just send this. 2 blocks. Block 6. Don't give them an extra gold if I don't have to. And then block 2 on the 7. Send 4. Nope, fuck off. Client is annoying sometimes. Back you, get the 2 fealty potential. I do need to take a turn to hit these guys and remember that I had to play a draconic card. I'm not used to fealties, honestly. Still, I've played... How many games have I played on this list? Public results. I've played 29 matches, so this will be 30th. You would think I would realize I need to play a draconic card to keep my fealties around, but so this is a decent hand. I'll take all of it but 3 because this is all I can block with. So they drew 1 card there. Did create a gold, so this is on hit gold. Which ooh, sick. So that means I get to block here so they don't get the gold. But then I can draw a card here because they drew 2, finally giving me the value. Nice, we got a resource card. That way I can guarantee 3 fealties. Yes, I can. So I can go Oath, Dagger, this, getting 3rd fealty, send this, then send Hunt's End here. Okay, so we want to keep our whole hand. This is definitely going at... how do we work this through? Fuck off, dude. Taking all of it. We're taking 11. That's fine. We'll go down to 1. Or not down to 1. Go down really low. So yeah, we send Oath here. They have so many allies in their grave. Yeah, I think we lost this, but I'm going to try and make the best out of the situation here. Send this here. Send this there. Send all our attack actions at the allies. They just gained 8 life here. You gotta cut them down so that way they don't exist. And then we go here. Some wasted damage with this affirm loyalty, but clearing 3 allies is huge for me. Pass. Pass. Now that we are online, I can break the chain. Do buff. Dagger off our blues. Send this for 2. And I'm probably just going to Arsenal Hunt's End. Yeah. They got plenty of gold. I think it was, I messed up by having 2 fealties break twice. Fuck, they got another Swabby. They just had a insane ally start. They got like 3 allies out on turn 2, and I just keep fucking up. Like, this has been in their grave since this has been turn 1, this has been turn like 2 or 3. Can't block with this, can't block with this. So I can block here. Get to stem the bleeding at this point and just operate off our small hands. Alright. So we get to send this at you. And then send this one at Wabi. We have to. What's up? Yeah, I'm streaming. What's up? Yeah. Let me change my preview here. No, it's pointed at that window back there. Oh, apparently I eat hot dogs for the shape. According to my girlfriend. Which is gay. Which is there no problem with being. Oh, did I lose a subscriber? I had this at 329. And oh, yep, we lost a subscriber at one point. Big sad, big sad. Now we'll just make another fealty. This is a loss. Doing? Oh, what are you cooking? No, it was not a good game. We are 0-3 at the current moment. This one was more my fault than the matchup. I think the other 2 was the matchup. Casual. Huh? My elbow. I got only 30 games played with this hero, okay? 3 games. No, I had a 52% win rate. Well, it's less now, but public list. Results. Now it's at 43%. Today I've had 6 losses. But it was a tad rough. But 43 is not a bad win percentage. Anything over 50 is amazing. That means you're winning more than you're losing. Yeah, but some people don't realize that that's how that works. I'm testing out this card to see if it's any good. Currently I have a higher win rate going second, 53% out of 9 games. See here, Syndra, I'm supposed to go second. And I want this. That's, thank you for the luck. We're not going to block, so I don't want route. Try to sync. Resync and a fate. This and that has more block value. Go with that. These buttons are more so to know which matchup. I don't have the same list that the initial matchups were made for, so clicking them doesn't really do anything. I still have to change which cards go in and out because this was, I think, Camo's list. I think their name is in the Fang Discord. I swapped some things around. This, I brought in 2 twist turn yellows. This was out at one point. I'm probably going to go to a 3rd provoke. And I did not, these weren't in the list because they had the more expensive one too. Just block here, it's turn 0. And this in my opening hand, I'm not coming back to this, so there's no point in trying to pitch it. I have to change the sub count because we lost a subscriber. RIP 328 pass. Very invigorating gameplay and audio from myself. We should be getting this back, so I'll block here. We just want to block out, keep draws to a minimum. Yeah, just keep blocking out. We're gonna redraw, and I really want a blue. Now they flick this one. They have chain hit. I'll block out. Don't worry. Don't worry. I will block out. Got their dagger back. I like how it shifts them on Palishar, like this was originally over here. Cool. We got a blue. Belly did not get a blue. Oh, we got Blaze Headlong. We get not. I could get 2 dagger swings if I pitched the Blaze Headlong, but I don't think having boots is as important as just threatening damage to them is. We do threaten a mark here. We're going to do the dagger thing. That's all we got going on. Threaten a mark. Which we're already at reaction, so unless they're running the dereact list. We're going to get it. Nice. We will not pay for grains as much as I would like to. Get the additional resource. I think we'll get online pretty quickly as well if they're just doing new blocks the whole time. On my turn 1, I get to leak. They leak a bunch of damage to me. Which is what I like to see, but it's also fearful that they still have a 5-card hand. Goes the chain pass. So this hand. Oh, they also have for the Emperor. Block here. I can't do a whole lot of blocking because I still need resources for. Oh, never the one. Resource here. Send this. Resource here. Now we do a resource here. Send that to get a fealty. We'll let this hit real quick. Move on. And we can let the next thing hit as well. Blockchain 3. Pass. This is definitely being used as a resource or a block. So we block here, they flick, and then we just. Yep, they flick, and then we'll block the next attack so they don't get the draw. We'll have a semi-lackluster turn of just sending dagger and creating a fealty, but we're trying to maintain life lead. Ooh, this is for 5. Undo block. So this is 2. That's that. There we go. Block 5. We want to maintain the life lead cost of our aggression. All I have to do is swing dagger, make a fealty. Every little poke counts. We do not want them having 5-card hands if we can help it. No matter what. Let's make this full screen. No reason not to. Turn. Not a bad turn. Poke 2, make a fealty. Or 1 fealty off of being online, which will make it a lot more better. A lot better, not a lot more better. Smell it. Smell the potato. Alright, 1 fealty off. If I could steal theirs, I would. They're not marked here, but it's still 4. I think this is a pivot turn where I can just get a lot of damage through. So we'll trade. I had the life lead. that I can get a lot of damage. Front pump, and then here, braking chain onto here, and having this as the reaction at the end. Oh, sorry, I think. Yeah. So yeah, we'll just trade hands. They get the draw, so they'll just have another arsenal. Just send 8 more. Would be kind of sad, but we have what I think is a decent hand. Oh, they undid it. Thank you, I guess. It doesn't change. Give you the mask trigger. Nav dragons, that's what they got, because this isn't trigger. Draw card there. Hoping they draw another card. 5-card hand as well. But not likely. Cut through. They're just gonna flick and buy back. 1, 2. Nope, they've only had 2 draconic, so they can't buy back unless they make source here. Hopefully they realize that. Okay, they do. We took a lot. Assume they buy back dagger, but make a fealty. What is this gonna? Then why'd you make? Oh, it made the resource for that. That's a pretty good draw there. And we take 5. That's a pretty gross turn, honestly. Yeah. The best I can do is send some back. Probably should have blocked. But I wasn't expecting him to get a 7 power attack at the end of the chain. I was expecting another 4. We got 5 though, which will pump into 8. And we'll send another little chunk back. Not nearly as good because I'm at 8, so I died. No, I do not want to create a vigor token because I do not have. So I technically have the resource. But it's going to go into this. And we go here. I could have played this on that chain to try and get a draw here. Mark and then make them not give me my fealty, which probably would have been better. It's the same amount of damage. Nah, I'm just dumb and didn't realize it. They weren't going to block anyways. It's the same amount of damage, except for it's just marked. So yeah, I could have drawn a card. We'll see what it would have been. It would have been after damage, so it would have been an arsenal. Right, yeah, so we're dead. Starting with a dagger. Promising. Ooh, and they pitched. Yeah, we're not going to block that. Yeah, it could have been online and had this as an art. Seems like I am starting well. Block 1 here. And we block this next attack because I have to. And they'll flick. Go down to 4, and then they send a 4 power attack because that's how Syndra works. They have the 1 for 5. I just won't. Oh, that's a 2 block. I thought that was a 3 block. It's not like I had another option. So yeah, we are just dead then. No blocks. Yeah, that's a 0. So I block 3 here. They send that for 4. I block 1, take 3, die. Shortcut that. So what I messed up here was last turn my hand was these 4. No, it was these 3. I don't know. But either way, I should have played this and this together. That way, where's the card that I played that marked them? No, the scar is marked. The 4th. No, I pitched one. Yeah, I pitched a card. I pitched a blue. Why would it be in my grave? Big dumb. Pitched blue. After playing this, play these together because they're not going to block because they're Cinder. They're not blocking. Play these together. Get the mark. then break the chain, buff dagger, sand, draw, and then we would have a tooth and drag arsenal. And then we would have another 2 block, and we still die. No. Then we're at 4. We're dead. Doesn't matter. But that's the sequencing you got to learn from your mistake. I have a friend playing. Spectate. Who's playing? So this is my friend. No. Close that, close that. We'll make another game. We have to add notes to our met results so that way you actually learn from them. Gravy kept letting fealty drop. Can't spell. There's another T in letting. Fealty I'll never write. Fresh. See if we got our newest. Why is so many marionettes playing against? Marionette. We want to go second. I'm just going to try and race them to tell you the truth. But if I click this, it's going to say to bring in my default option. Like that. Bring another record in. But I have found that I don't actually want to do it. I don't like doing it. Well, not you. I prefer to race. It says to play for 2 cards. Okay, we're out. Equipment. Submit. I'd much rather just race them. I think I don't get as much value as blocking with Sinks and Fates as the intended list says. Because they have so many buffs, and especially on Dagger build, they're just going to be... As we've seen, if you watch the earlier stream on the Dagger builds, they have 9... Yeah, see, they're on Scar Tissue. They're going to have +9, so it's just a race at this point if they're Dagger build. Because they're going to have 9 buffs. Watch, next turn they're going to have 2 redbacks or whatever. The thing that says cost 1 less to attack or to play if you're marked. This one is they discard assassin card, just get +3 and go again, which is nice. Cool. We got 2 resource cards. I'm gonna lead off with marking. I don't think we're gonna get back to it. Swing this. I'm going to just create a fealty. This chain link, and the next one I'm gonna attempt to mark them. Yep, just create a fealty. Yes, and then this one will be. Since they're not blocking, I will just honestly pay for the vigor. I was attempting to make an additional I'm gonna call it. We'll do buff and mark here and that. I was thinking of breaking the chain and then buffing it, but I'm like, no, I get a +2 buff and the mark if I don't break the chain. We are slightly ahead on life, but they have oh no, yeah, that's what I thought. They accidentally clicked through. I do that all the time. You just click pass as many times as you can until you get to your turn. We don't have 2 fealty. Do we have a way to get 2 fealty? Not 2 fealty, an extra fealty. So we have the mark. We have buff. We have 2 buffs and use this as a resource. I don't have a draconic card, so I am going to crown this because I don't have a draconic. This is going to hit. I could just block 3 more. No, because then they're still hitting for 1, so I'd rather just keep the card. And they have a way to buff 3, so it's hitting. But I just don't want to take 11. We'll go pass. We're going to sink the 1 cost. We get a resource card. We do have a vigor, yes, but Says this is one handsome man right here. Yeah, Devin, this is this is my rematch against you basically. I know I'm not playing you, but it's the same hero. I think they were more. I've played so out of my we're at 4 losses now. Out of my 4 losses, 2 of them have been marionettes on dagger build, and they've drawn like 2 scarf for cars back to back, 3 redback shrouds back to back, and then 2 orb weavers back to back. They just consistently had good attacks. I don't care about them, honestly. Now we can do front pumps here. Yeah. Get the mark back. Oh, actually, yeah, it's Kiss. Why they want to get the mark? In a life, yep, that's because that's always a red card. Even though I have a decent amount of yellows, I have 6 and 8. So we go pump, pump. Hope to hit, so we get a draconic card. Oh no, we won't get the go again. So this will just go into grains. I forgot we had a resource card. And I might park this in my arsenal, especially if it hits. They don't know this is none of these are a functional pump. If they just blockade, I'm out I'm IPing 2. It actually doesn't matter what I draw because I'm not getting go again unless it's the instant where I get a fealty. Unless it's this pledge loyalty or the next draconic attack one, tooth, something tooth. Where's that? Pledge fealty, which I only have a 2 of in the list, and unless I get tooth and dragon off this draw, yeah, no problem. You think? Oh, no problem, no problem. I'm fine taking 3 cards. Pass. We lose all of our fealty because I am a dummy. I didn't make these fealty. I didn't make either of these draconic. So this will not be going in my arsenal. Nothing is. I will be IPing 2. I thought they would let it hit. So yeah, there we go. Block here. Make value out of the card that I'm not going to be playing. Click. Ugh. I hate. At least we won't be marked. Marionette is so annoying. I literally, Assassin is my least favorite class to play against, regardless of my hero. They just have no downside to their deck. Look at this. Orb Weaver again. Double Orb Weaver. Double. Yes, I will take. Take the 3. Take the 3. Be a whiny little boy. That's what I do. I don't even know if I want to play this. I do need it for go again. Cost me 1. Yeah, might as well. Play this. Get that. Stop. No. Swing this dagger. And then just on hit mark for damage. Slightly annoying. Get some life. It's scary that they're a 5-card hand. I would pay grades this time if I had the option, but I don't. Ugh, yeah, I didn't think they were going to block 9. I thought they were just going to let me draw. Stop hitting spacebar so much. Or ma'am, I don't know who. Rick. 3PC. This is a high quality block. I hate piercing. Again, no downside to their deck construct. No downside. All upside. All upside all the time. I get a block here because I don't need another resource card. I'm just gonna go Oath. Nope, no Oath. Block here. Click. Glycera? They're gonna flick their other clave. They are flicking the clave to get the +1. It's big sad. Oh, yep, alright. Big sad, even more sad, all the sadness. And I haven't drawn a single D-react because I didn't put them in, that's why. I'm losing this race. Oh. GG. Big G's. Oh, I did have an attack. Oh, heard that. Yeah. Lost. I still think racing is the correct answer. I don't want the D reaction. I just fucked up here because if they're on this shit +3 and then they mark me on an attack with stealth, so this would come in over my D react anyways. This gets over my D react anyways. I just think that it is less helpful. Oh, that's gone. And I'm fine with being wrong. I will continue to do so, but it's the way I'm going to play. I can play my way. It will be the harder way. If we go into matchups, it says I don't understand this. Huntsman, they don't draw, yeah, so obviously don't take minus. I hate that it's minuses. I would prefer if this system, if I was like, okay, these it'd be bigger. You bring in these cards from your sideboard and then you subtract what you want. Because these are cards that are already in the sideboard, in the inventory. So there should be, I prefer a plus system. Like, okay, we bring these cards in. Right, second Kira. I like how the arts are different. I will be going first. Blood Rush, normally on a brute you would bring these. The Sinks and Fates, but he intimidates you, so it doesn't matter. Oh, fuck. They say, lol, no. Close match with Mario, attack with dagger for 1. There's no way you have their last touch. They always have the buffs. They say good luck, have fun. Good luck, have fun. But the top isn't. We have a resource card. I am just gonna pitch Hunt's End because I'm not playing that card. I don't have enough fealty to do so. Good luck, have fun. I said it now. Do this, and since they didn't block, we also scar tissue here. Because we don't need to go again on this dagger. So we get the mark here. Pass. 7 on hit mark. Gotta learn to play. Yeah, still marked. I could technically draw a card, but this is better here. Break the chain, buff dagger. Give me the card from hand to buff. Ugh, lame. Alright, well, I got a good arsenal. Yes, I would like to close combat. Alright. Let's try this again. Oh, okay. Block 5 with equipment. I want as much of my hand as possible. As I say that, they play Pommel. We'll say thinking real quick because I don't have a react, but I'm thinking about which card I'm going to discard. So they're not marked. Front buff. Need these for the go-agains. This is +3. This is +3. This is seen. This isn't. So I will discard the Sworn Vengeance. not a scene value. Fuck, I forgot I had to pay for my boost to be on. We'll go like this because we still have a mark ability. We just won't get the saver for bloodshed off of it. I guess plus minimum. I blocked for 2. We'll do buff power. Or chip through. And then I'll pay for the vigor token. I can't swing twice. Oh, this is a hand. Blood Rush Bellows. Ooh, okay, well. At least they're not attacking me with that, because that's a sad day to get hit by Strongest Survive. The more and more I play Warrior, the more and more I'm sad for Warriors. Like, Warrior class is miserable. Like, I thought Kano was a miserable deck to play, because you have to do all this setup, but Warrior is just sad. Because when you look at Assassin, they do everything you want. On hit, do a thing for 1 damage. Oh, you blocked? Cool, you're going to get punished by destroying your block value. Block 3, pass. We're breaking the chain. Savage Sash. That's 3 block. That's 3 block. Block 7. We'll block 8. Not bad, not bad. They got Blood Rush and Sash gone. I'm just gonna mark them and swing dagger. And I'm gonna lose my VLT because I didn't play a Draconic card. So it's a waste of a mark, but I got the block out of them. Sick, they didn't realize that's how that worked. So here, I'm just gonna say no blocks, hope for the best. Because this is a sick hand. Ooh, Nate, yep. Get a fealty. Ooh, they are still marked. That's huge, actually. I get to play the Saver for Bloodshed. 2 of these cards are going to resource. It's going to be this one and Long Whisper, probably, because this makes a fealty. These 2, and this gives me the most buffs. This is going to be a painful one. Very painful to do so. Oh, yeah. For 10, that's insane. 2 swing bigs. Yeah, this is a gross one. Oh, I didn't break this on the Blood Rush Bellows turn. I'm dumb. Big dumb. It's late at night. I don't get to think properly. Okay, what are you thinking about? You're swinging at 10. You have no attack. You have no reactions. No resources. Okay. So, pitch this. No, undo. Play this. Pitch this. 5 on hit, draw, make a fealty. Depending on how they block. I wouldn't be surprised if they scout. Flushing. Spell bag. We get this for sure because it's an instant. Okay. Then we get the hit. Nice. Pay for the vigor token. Yes. And then we pay for this. Swing. Get our boots back. It comes in for 4. And then our arsenal is a fealty. Generator. We'll get fleshbag out. They're still on a 4-card hand, so not much we can do about that. They just don't want to use their hand. So this is our resource card. They took a blocking card from big sad. I think we die here. I'm gonna draw a card off this after I present a potential intimidate. So we go like that. They draw Intimidate. Let the Intimidate happen, and then I draw a card. Oh. There's no window of opportunity. Card resolves. Maybe I'm supposed to hold priority at all times. I thought there'd be an opportunity in between blocks and this resolving its effect. Because that's when it attacks, draw, discard. Cool. Card resolved but there's no in between. I had to do it before. Interesting. Okay. We definitely block here. We block there. And then on reactions, I'll draw a card. Hope for a defense reaction. It is not. So we cry a little bit. I was probably dying here because I have a 2 block. This is both cards are intimidated. We block here, take 2. They swing that X claw again. Take 3. I can't block with this. Not an option. Yeah, we just got mollywopped. No D-reacts. Drawn whatsoever. We're only in the first 17 cards. We're on turn 4. They got double Blood Rush, double Sink, and double Swing Big. Today I'm just not drawing cards, apparently. Nothing good is occurring to me here. I think I'm going to on-hit mark. Give go again here. They have another Sink below. I don't understand my luck today. Bump the next one. We get the on-hit mark. Right. Oh yeah, I'm like 2 + 1. Okay, we got the mark, stick. And we push to dagger. Another 4. Nice. Alright, we have cards that can block. Oh, I'm intimidated. It has dominate. Block 3, take 3, go down to 1. Oh, I could block with boots as well. Block the next. Up, take 3. Block. Block 3. Swing big. Hell yeah. Look at my fucking luck. In the top 17 cards, they got to see 2 Blood Rush, 3 Swing Bigs, double Sink below. I drew no such luck. Oh, there's no D-Rex in here because I'm stupid and took them out like I said I should. Now it ends the turn. No. No, it was not. But yeah, so since I got basically double intimidated every turn, I still think it's justified not to have playing Spicy Brews. We are 0-6 today, I think, because I didn't put in the results. Yeah, today I have 9. Look, today is just not my day. I was winning all the other days for the most part, like 4-3, 8-6-3. Not a good day. Today I've just been piss poor. I'm just getting fucking shat on. And I lost a subscriber. I don't know when I lost it, but as of in between my last stream and this stream, I lost a subscriber. Big sad. But yeah, like look, I have not beaten a single marionette. 6 of them. Gravy Bones, Fang. I lost a mirror match because Jarl I lost to. KOs I'm losing to Acilio. So this Acilio loss, they got in the top 10 cards, double Mind Warp. Reiner, Riptide, or Tough Nut 50-50. We're gonna keep playing. I got nothing else going on tonight. But we definitely are 0-6. Not doing great, but You gotta lose some to learn. So results. Let's see if it's got the newest Reinar one. High roll versus ass hands. There's a turn I had a bunch of instances. Okay, why is Marionette like the only hero I'm playing today? Out of all the 6 losses here, half of them are Marionette. But look, have fun. We will try the D-React version. If I win with this, then I will change my mind about how to play it. But I am still on the mind that I think it's a race. But I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm fine with being wrong. Sometimes I'm just stubborn. We have a D-React here. And I'm probably just going to block with both of these cards in boots. Here, I'm going to block with Proliferate. And they're going to have a pump. They pitched Shred. They fat stacked the 64 because they have 60 cards here. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, we blocked there. I will pass. Snapdragons. Okay. I'm gonna wait for scene here so it doesn't hit. Give me the few flick. It goes up to 4. I hate this card. I would like to draw that. Doesn't mean where like my DRX don't matter half the time. They just have a pump that goes over it. Yes, I am mitigating damage. None of these are 2 block. I would like to be able to play this, so I'm gonna block here and here. I can get a double fealty. Flick, just so that way they have the space. It seems no, not the space. I was gonna say that a lot of them try and do big Calistera advantages, but they flick the kiss. So down Snapdragons. I'm gonna pitch the Firm Loyalty. I'm gonna get my boots back, so I'm gonna have to pitch this. Because I'd rather have 2 loyalty or 2 fealty then and my boots back then Sink Blow in my arsenal. It's fine because we're gonna have 2 loyalty. So far I have saved 1 life with D-Reacts. I am gonna check here how much of a difference they would have made. So far it is 1 life. Close the chain. I have no cards and no resources floating. I'd like to end my turn. Okay. Now I'm just drawing all D-Reacts. I have to play this card on my turn to maintain my fealties. I will say no blocks here and just block the card that will be doing. Okay, so I was going to get marked no matter what. They have a Calistera card. Sounds good. I am marked. Or they have a card that cares about me being... No, it has to be... Yeah, I'm like, it's Calistera. I will block 2 here. Block 3, actually. I'll go up from... Sounds good. I don't know if they want me to stay marked or not, but I think that was my best block, so I can at least send for the Drakai and have 2 D-Reacts. Okay. At least it wasn't a Codex that I have attack in there. For the Drakai, so that my fealties stay around, just 4 damage. One from their bench card from their hand. I'll make sure not to let that happen. Okay. Get to keep our fealty around because we don't want to fuck that up. Not too many times today is where I've let fealties die. We will stick Sink Below in the arsenal. This is a decent hand. Yeah. So this, they don't have a dagger in the grave. I'm probably just gonna do equipment block here. Prevent some damage. It's vanilla damage, so I technically, do they have Calistera again? How many Calistera cards are they making? They played a blue one, and I assume they have red ones as well. Okay, Breaking Chain. Yeah, Calistera Creation or Weaver Spinneret. Your next stealth card gets +3. That is either the Calistera or double or Weaver. I don't know what it is, but the marionettes I've been playing against have just drawn hot. So this blocks 8, but this gives +3. I don't have a resource. I like to block. Doesn't have that. Blocks 2. This blocks 1. Pass. I will fate. See if anything's worth swapping here. They had a shred too, so that's at 10. Yep, and we're going to be at above that. Blaze Headlong. Can't get daggers back, but I can send 8. And then Arsenal this. So keep that on top. That's actually. Then we'll sink the. So we go this, Arsenal, that. And 8 back. Okay. So far, I've been lucky and drawn 3. No, I've drawn 8 in the top 12 cards. No, not 8. I've drawn 4 of my 6. So this is kind of skewing the data whether or not it is better. But even if I've just drawn half as many, so I didn't draw the one in the beginning, and I didn't draw one of these fates, having 1 of each. So far has been felt pretty good. So maybe I should just play them in the matchup and concede that I was wrong on both accounts on today and yesterday. I'm keeping. Okay, I'm getting marked. Very concerning. And they're going into a hero. I don't like this. Like this at all. But 8 is better than what I would be sending. For 1 off. They picked Trapdoor. Okay. Says banish card, put it face down. If it's trapped, you may play it until the start of your next turn. So this is their last chance for a trap. I don't know if that's the correct choice. Oh, I was marked. Yeah, I was marked. So when this defense becomes a random agent of chaos, if the attacking hero is marked, instead choose. So they willingly chose Trapdoor. And then we drew, so our last fate for scene, we still have a Sink Below. Why did they pick Trapdoor? I don't get this. What upside? Just because it didn't matter what they picked. 9. I'm not playing this. This is my resource card. Don't want them to draw the card, so this will go up to 5. And so I need a 2 block. I just block like this, so I don't need the crown. Block 10. Fate for scene. We can see what the top card is. That is a resource card, and I need a resource card for next turn. We're just simply going. If they don't block, they are due for a defense reaction based off, but they just searched one. So they're down 1 and they shuffled, so I don't know their odds currently are. I would say based off what they've drawn so far, they were due for 1, but they shuffled. Then I will simply just do on hit mark and bait out a D-react. I could also just mark this dagger. I would like to buy back my boots, so I will not be paying for grains. Mark. I get my boots back and potentially online. Okay, we are now online, so I don't need that resource code as badly as I thought. Thought they might block one of these. And this cares about chain link, so this is now a block card. Otherwise, okay, we'll remove the mark. Oh, okay, yep, that's fine. We're not block here. That's just generic 2 damage. We have, say generic. To the point. It's +4. That's pretty good on a dagger. If only I had a rare that gave me +4 on a hero. Here I'll block 4. Yeah, I get +2s. Technically, I get turned into +1. That's a rare. And my M only gives +2. A rare. Only my M's give +4s. Okay, we start with Oath. Then we go into Blaze. We'll go Dagger. Think below. Yep, they were due for one. Fine. We send Dagger. Our common here is technically a +4. I can't complain too much. I have a common that gives. I just like to complain. People that don't know me, I love to complain. Favorite activity. Nice. We'll not pay for grains. Grains is just gonna be a nice block card. Okay, we're sending a decent turn here. Always scary when they don't block. We get our boots back, and we still have our crown. Bring in mark. Our turn is I need this or this. I don't need this resource card currently. I have nothing that cares about chain link. This, and it would be the first chain link anyways. I technically don't need the resource card. That's how I'm going to compute it. We don't want to be marked. They can just flick the dagger on this next attack. So pick up sticks. They aren't going to retrieve anything, but it does make Calithra bigger. For 5, I would like this buff. Like go again on hit mark. Or I can do buff these 2 buffs. I'll block 1. They could flick. There's Glaive to get go again. Okay. Good. It hit for 8. Not great. Not great. This is a buff for 6. A buff for 6. Yummy. Love buff for 6s. Love to have a buff for 6. Okay, we have front pumps, so they're up front. People see them. Warriors are the fair class, where assassins are the underhand cheaty class. They do the behind wall of mystique. That's where they get the sneaky buff cards. Choose one or both. What's the point of choosing one? So we'll just do buff power. Ta-da! We do have. They're cycling through cards. They were slightly higher spec than us. Since they didn't block, I am going to. dagger to get my boots back. No, I just want damage at this point. This is higher damage. So we don't get our boots back, but we have 3 block here in equipment. Now we are up to fealty, so we can use those if we have a non-draconic hand, which is highly likely. Based off the deck layout. We're at 7, but we're also at 18, and that's been reasonable. So here, speaking, oh, no, I was about to say block a card. This is a block a card. Have 3, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13. I could technically sink this to get more. This doesn't need. Five. I would attempt to block with this, but it gets. No, this is 2 blocks, so I can do that. And I can go pass, sink below. I am going to sink the Searing Gaze. No, I need at least 1 Draconic. Unsend. Nice. So I can technically now sink this Searing Gaze to try and get a 3 block. +3. Oh, they just said, fuck your blocks. This is hitting. I'm not marked or anything, but. Yeah, the dagger build is insane, dude. I will not. I will sink this. See if we can get another hunt here. Now we're gonna blaze headlong though. I'll take that. We got 4 on the dagger. We'll go savor bloodshed, blaze headlong. I wasn't marked. They can send Callisto here now for the draw. For 2. 2 block. So they draw here and they can get a 4 power card at best, not marked. The worst case scenario is they get Kiss of Death. Because that's 4 or 5 damage. I hope they just park it in Arsenal. Vortex actually would be the worst one, I think, because then I'm also down a card. I would just get Blaze Headlong and discard Blaze Headlong. We do front pump here. You're not marked, but it's just damage they have to respect. And then I'm going to send 4 from an attack action. And then I will send 5 here. They just said no blocks. Okay. Weird choice. Respect the dagger, I guess. Dagger's coming in for 5. Then it's going to get buffed for 5. But they have to respect the damage here in a potential reaction. Yeah, they block 6, but I'm giving it +5. That's lethal. Huntsman is how I get most of my lethals. Alright, so this has proven that I should just play the reacts, but I did draw an absurd amount. I've drawn all of them. The first 27 cards. So the first half, basically, I've drawn all of them. One's pitched at towards the bottom of the deck. They had no more D-Rex there. So yeah, so we'll sort the deck here. The sink below is 1, 2, 3, 5. So the first half of my deck, I drew all my D-Reacts. So it skews a little bit of it. But I think I would have drawn half. I would be down potential for 3 health. I'd be at 5. But still been worth it. Yeah, so this has changed my mind. I thought this was more of a race matchup, but blocking out an extra point of damage per, pretty good. Does I stream for 2.5 hours? Or not 2 hours, but half hour. I was putting my kid to bed. But it is 11:30, and I kind of want to go play Minecraft after right now. So we got our 1 win. We ended on a win, so that really matters. We'll make sure we refresh this, get that Huntsman match in here. Our results, hopefully. It is in there. So results, click here. Bring the Dinger Axe. Bring the D. For anybody that's trying to learn a new deck, I highly recommend going to your results tab. Click here. So if nobody's seen this, we'll refresh it. You go to your results. Oh, you're like, oh, I'm losing. To me, I lose to Marionette a lot because I was dumb and wasn't bringing the D reaction I should be because I learned that lesson today. So to shout out to Devin that I didn't listen to because I thought it was a race. I was wrong. So we go here and you can see your individual matches. And I'm big dumb, and you type in I'm big dumb. You type whatever you want. Bring the D. Oh no, D reacts. I make the font bigger. No, add deck. Add card. I can add a card. Sync. Oh, that's cool. I didn't never done that before. You got a link to the matchup, so I guess if I have a video in regards to the matchup as well. Then we have Fate. Fate for scene. Nice. Okay. Cool. You can link them. That's cool. I just learned that. Event type. That's fine. Get that refreshed. And actually, I'll copy this. Cancel. And then we go to the other Marionette matches that we lost against today. And paste the same thing. I don't know why so many Marionettes wanted to play against Fang today. Because I played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I played against 5 Marionettes. Pretty gross. Yeah. 5 of my 6 losses were to Marionette. So, shout out to anybody that's watching. Cubby, 10% off. I've used code Hamman, I believe. And let me double check my other one that I need to add onto that slideshow is Manta Sleep as well. Double check what my code is because I don't know if it's 215 or just nope, or just Hamman. Incorrect username and password. What do you mean by that? It should be this and be this. Oh, I'll just sign in with Google. That's forget which one it is. This one. Continue. No, it is not that one. Different Gmail. This one then. Error. Continue. Policy is updated. Would you like to opt into emails? No. You're sure being opting, you miss opportunities. This one. Do not want notifications. So that's a link. What is my code? Create. No. Well, I don't know what the code is. I assumed it was Hamman, but we will post it here in chat, at least the link to Manta Sleep Mask. Gets you also 10% off on any Manta Sleep products in your cart. I have used both the Dubby and Manta Sleep before being partnered with them. I do like all the flavors. I have like 6 of them. And Manta Sleep, I've been wearing the Manta Sleep masks for years now. Oop. I don't have one on me because this is my living room. But I had the original OG Bluetooth sound sleeper one. So this is the new one they sent me. Actually, no, this is the OG one because it's got 2 layers here. But basically, these are blackout masks where it blocks out all the light, and this one is a Bluetooth speaker, so that way you can listen to your audio while you're sleeping. Fantastic. And as you can see, they have varying prices. Like the cheaper one is $39.99, and you get the blackout masks. I prefer the cup one, so it can cup your eye a little bit better than the circles. But you pay what you want, and you use my code. You get off on either of these, and I get money back. You all have a great night. 1 and 6.